Jack and Sarah had always been a whirlwind. From their first meeting at a mutual friend's party, sparks flew like fireworks. They laughed, danced, and talked until dawn, unaware that they were setting the stage for a rollercoaster relationship. In the beginning, it was all bliss. They explored new restaurants, shared late-night drives, and ventured into the unknown together. But as time passed, cracks began to appear. Their fiery passion morphed into heated arguments. Little things that once felt endearing, like Sarah's tendency to leave her shoes scattered or Jack's obsession with video games, now ignited frustration. Every few months, it seemed, they would reach a breaking point. "This isn't working," Jack would say, his heart heavy as he walked away. He thought, convinced that separation would bring clarity. But clarity never came. Instead, he found himself staring at his phone, willing it to ring, knowing it would be her voice on the other end. They would reconcile, their longing overshadowing the reasons they had broken up in the first place. Sarah would show up at his door with her signature smile, and Jack would melt. "Let's try again," she'd say, and he'd nod, swept up in the tide of hope. Yet, with each reunion came more tension. The cycle of breaking up and getting back together became exhausting. Friends began to take bets on how long it would last this time, and Jack felt the weight of their judgment. He wrestled with his emotions, believing that love should be effortless, but theirs was anything but. One chilly evening, after a particularly fierce argument over something trivial, Jack stood at the window, watching the rain pour down. He felt defeated. The thought of leaving Sarah again loomed, but deep down, he knew it wouldn't last. He loved her too much. He turned to the mirror, searching for an answer in his reflection. As he prepared to confront her, something shifted inside him. Instead of thinking about the reasons to leave, he began to ponder the reasons to stay. He thought of the way Sarah laughed, how her eyes sparkled when she talked about her dreams. He remembered the late-night conversations that felt like magic, the warmth of her presence next to him. When Sarah arrived, drenched and shivering, Jack opened the door and pulled her inside. The anger that had fueled their last argument faded as he wrapped his arms around her, feeling her heartbeat sync with his. "I'm tired of trying to leave," he confessed, his voice barely above a whisper. "What do you mean?" she asked, confusion and hope flickering across her face. "I love you, Sarah. I accept us, messy, complicated, and all. No more running away. Let's embrace everything together." Her expression softened, relief washing over her. "You mean it?" "I do," he said, smiling for the first time in weeks. "Let's stop fighting and start loving, no matter what." From that moment on, Jack and Sarah made a pact to face their challenges together. They learned to communicate better, to navigate the storms rather than flee from them. Their relationship transformed into something deeper, a foundation built on acceptance rather than perfection. And so, in the heart of chaos, they found their rhythm. Jack knew they would still face ups and downs, but he was ready to embrace it all. Love, he realized, was never just about the highs. It was about choosing each other time and time again, through every storm.